Welcome to one of the most captivating episodes of Riches to Rags, your go-to channel for all things fashion, then and now. Fashion, an ever-revolving kaleidoscope of creativity, self-expression, and innovation. It is way more than just clothing. It's a reflection of the culture, values, and aspirations of a society. It's a language that transcends words, a form of self-expression that unites generations. Now, imagine strolling through history as we explore how fashion has evolved, shaped cultures, and left an indelible mark on society. So, are you ready to unravel the threads of time and witness the remarkable transformations that fashion has undergone? Let's begin our journey. Now, let's rewind the clock and journey back to the origins of fashion. It's not just about clothing. It's an intricate dance of artistry, self-expression, and social status. Fashion traces its roots to ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and Romans. These early trendsetters adorned themselves with clothing that showcased their wealth and occupation. Roman women draped themselves in palace, while men donned togas as a symbol of Roman citizenship. Fashion was the language of the elite. But who pioneered the concept of fashion design as we know it today? Meet Charles Frederick Worth, a 19th century visionary. Worth was the first to sew his label into his creations, transforming anonymous seamstresses into renowned designers. Worth didn't just make clothes, he created desires. His designs marked the birth of fashion design principles. Beyond personal expression, fashion was once a status symbol. The more intricate an outfit, the wealthier the wearer. Fabric layers and quality determined one's place in society. Silk exemplified opulence, while muslin offered affordability. Centuries ago, fashion was steered by rulers like kings, queens, and political figures. Commoners emulated their style, reflecting the fashion choices of their leaders. Fast forward to the 1920s, where fashion underwent a radical transformation. The aftermath of World War I led to simpler, more comfortable clothing. The emphasis shifted from layers to body shape, giving rise to the lager-con look. The lager-con look, or the flapper era, brought shorter dresses, simplicity of design, and casual suits into vogue. Accessories became versatile and affordable. Women from all walks of life could embrace style. The world had just survived a devastating war, and it was ready to embrace change. The flapper dresses, daringly short and loose, symbolized a newfound sense of freedom. Women tossed aside their corsets and embraced bobbed hair, dancing to the rhythm of jazz. The 1920s fashion was heavily influenced by Hollywood stars like Douglas Fairbanks and Rudolph Valentino. Bold colors, geometric shapes, and sportswear gained popularity. Men adopted pinstriped suits, silk shirts, fur coats, and fedora hats. Men's fashion embraced diversity, from pinstriped suits and silk shirts to sportswear and leisure wear. Celebrities set the style tone, and haircuts were short and slick. Hats were a must, with newsboy caps, boaters, and top hats in the mix. The 1920s witnessed a revolution in fashion, a reflection of societal change and newfound freedoms. But the journey doesn't end here. Fashion would continue to evolve decade after decade. The 1950s, a time marked by conservatism and conformity, set the stage for a remarkable transformation in fashion. Though revealing trends wouldn't emerge until the 60s, the 50s offered a unique blend of style and tradition. Women's fashion in the 1950s celebrated femininity while maintaining modesty. It was a period of transition from the post-World War II era to a time when people began expressing themselves through fashion more freely. After the end of World War II, women's roles shifted dramatically. They were no longer confined to the household but ventured into the workforce, inspiring a shift in fashion. The hourglass figure was accentuated by cinched waistlines and fitted busts. Iconic designer Christian Dior played a pivotal role in popularizing cinched waistlines. Shorter skirts, lower-cut blouses, and stylish prints symbolized independence and confidence. Men's fashion also saw a shift in the 1950s. It became more comfortable and casual, influenced by U.S. fashion trends. Gray, navy, and brown were popular formal wear colors, while men embraced more elaborate styles as the decade progressed. Now let's groove into the 60s, an era of rebellion and innovation. The early 1960s retained a conservative fashion style reminiscent of the 50s. But as the decade unfolded, it underwent a complete transformation. The Swinging Sixties brought miniskirts and bold patterns to the forefront. Mary Quant's daring designs took the world by storm, and the mod style became synonymous with youth culture. It was a time when fashion dared to be different. Brighter colors, unique prints, short skirts, tunics, and long hair became the norm. This was a time when women boldly displayed more skin than ever before, and London took the lead as the epicenter of fashion. A similar transformation took place in men's fashion. Pants became more fitted at the thighs, and casual pants featured dramatic flares. Peacoats, scarves, and hats were essential elements of the male wardrobe. Moving on to the Groovy '70s. This was the decade where fashion embraced diversity. Fashion of the '70s was marked by form-fitting designs. Tight pants, eye-catching platform shoes, and high-cut boots became the norm. The era saw the decline of bell-bottoms, blending elements of hippie fashion with common trends. Pantsuits, leisure suits, and tracksuits became staples for both men and women. Bohemian chic, characterized by flowing dresses and earthy tones, offered an alternative to mainstream style. It was a period of experimentation and self-expression. The '70s blurred the lines between daytime and nighttime fashion. Culottes, tunics, and go-go boots offered versatility. Polyester and cotton were popular fabrics. Step into the colorful world of 1980s fashion, a decade like no other. With its neon colors, geometric patterns, and fearless style choices, the '80s left an indelible mark on the fashion landscape. To understand '80s fashion, we need to delve into its historical roots. The Memphis design movement, originating in Milan, Italy, was a key influence. This movement celebrated clean lines, bold colors, and asymmetrical prints, pushing the boundaries of design. London Fashion Week, established in 1983, became a hub for showcasing top fashion trends. The '80s shattered traditional and conservative fashion norms. It embraced a futuristic and audacious look that mirrored developments in music, art, movies, and television. The motto is clear: be yourself, be wild, and be carefree. Iconic '80s movies like Dirty Dancing and Flashdance influenced fashion choices. Jennifer Grey's short, permed hair and Patrick Swayze's tight jeans and cropped leather jackets became style inspirations. As the 1990s rolled in, fashion took a dramatic shift from the bold and extravagant '80s. Shoulder pads and big hair were replaced with simpler, low-maintenance styles. Slip dresses, graphic t-shirts, baggy jeans, and unstyled looks took center stage. The '90s brought a fascinating fusion of styles. From grunge to preppy, from baggy jeans to crop tops, it was a decade marked by versatility. Overalls made a stylish comeback, while hoop earrings and choker necklaces became must-have accessories. The fashion landscape in the 1990s was heavily influenced by musical icons like Britney Spears, No Doubt, Nirvana, and Soundgarden. It was a time of revival, with a blend of old trends infused with new styles, resulting in some truly unique looks. Bleached hair became a fashion statement, popularized by groups like the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, adding a touch of rebellion to any '90s outfit. It was a time when fashion revival and individuality reigned supreme. The 2000s was an era marked by a fusion of eclectic styles drawn from previous decades, ethnic influences, music, movies, and more. It embraced everything from hip-hop fashion to athleisure wear, all while promoting faux materials and affordability. In the early 2000s, a unique blend of futuristic and retro elements dominated fashion. Fast and convenient fashion took center stage in the 2000s, making stylish clothing accessible to the average consumer. Retail giants like JCPenney's, Macy's, Forever 21, and Kohl's offered affordable designs, including lines by renowned designers like Vera Wang. The era also witnessed the rise of online shopping and rental services, democratizing fashion even further. While fast fashion catered to the masses, high fashion continued to be donned by celebrities and influential figures. Runway shows and events like Fashion Week showcased creations by renowned designers like Alexander McQueen, Christian Louboutin, Vera Wang, and Vivienne Westwood. Here comes an end to our journey into fashion evolution, but you wonder what's trending in the fashion industry. Join us on Riches to Rags as we delve deeper into the world of fashion, celebrating its diversity, innovation, and the ever-changing trends that keep us inspired. Fashion is a dynamic journey, constantly evolving and adapting to the times. As we continue to explore the rich tapestry of style, stay tuned for more content, and don't forget to subscribe for your dose of style and nostalgia. Until next time, keep rocking your unique style.